Hey guys, gals, fuzzbutts. I'm Kaostar the Wolfy, and this is the end of 2015. I wanted to do this video as some sort of thank you to everybody who's watched at least one video or even subscribed to me so far. And I'm gonna get rather personal throughout this. It's been a really rough, hellish year for me. A lot of depression, frustration, overall chaos has plagued me throughout the year. But little did I know that at the start of this KaoGames journey, I would end up in a much better place. And I can say that with all the heart I can muster forth. But enough on that. I want to focus on why I'm here. What exactly motivated me to get into this whole let's play thing. It was around midsummer that I got internet, and I started, I guess you could call it religiously watching just about everything from Markiplier, the Jacksepticeye, Yami Mash, on and on and on. You know, the big dogs. But somewhere along the line, I got this crazy idea to jump into the Let's Play universe. So I threw the idea out to a lot of my really close friends, and it stuck, and they actually rabidly insisted that I pursue this. So, with all that decided, I rather blindly jumped in. I mean, really rather blindly jumped in. And I wasn't really prepared with all the right tools just yet. I only had, to begin with, it was only a basic laptop and screen recording software to start my journey. And I started out really shy and nervous as hell in front of the camera to begin with, and I've gotten better over time. A lot more talkative, a lot more engaging, I guess that would be the right word, to this point we're at now. And a lot of my videos, I realize, have made me sound like I'm not really into it, and I apologize for that. It was the kind of situation, I'm not gonna lie, I live with my dad right now, and I really try to respect him because he's been having to work night shift, so he sleeps during the day. So I tried to, do this recording during the nights, and the shyness and all that wasn't the only aspect. I was trying to fight sleep like hell too, but I got it done somehow, some way. I always got it done. But the first thought that was running through my head when I first started doing this whole KaoGames thing is using it as something to make myself more social and to slowly work out of being this awkward, shy, reclusive person that I've been for way too long. It's worked, and I'm aware, I could do better, and better is coming. I promise you, better is coming soon, very soon. And I guess let's move on to the next thing, which is going to be hard for me to mention. It still hurts. I didn't personally know him, but it was around the time of Daniel Kyer's passing that something inside me snapped, and at that point, I didn't want KaoGames to be about me and dragging myself out of the shell anymore. I wanted to help people out there who, could be having a bad day, or, on the other side of the fence, you know, in pain and maybe seeing no other way out, to, you know, happen across this either by casual browsing or word from a friend that, hey, I'm here to provide joy, laughter, happiness, laugh at me as I scream at rage games. But, as you've watched my Final Fantasy VII videos so far, you have learned something very deep and personal about me, and that it would be Lightstorm. The game from the get-go has been extremely emotional for me, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of memories have been brought to the surface, and yeah, I'm gonna be blunt about it. It has been really painful throughout a lot of the recording process of Final Fantasy VII. But at the same time, it makes me happy to look back at all the little things that actually made Lightstorm smile and laugh. And when I heard that FF7 was going to be available on PS4, I kind of felt like I was faced with something that I had to do. I felt that it was time for me to face my personal fire and push into it. And it wasn't easy at all. I'm not gonna hide this at all. I can't count how many times it took for the first video before I didn't turn into an emotional mess. The whole KaoGames classics aspect, not just Final Fantasy VII, but Mega Man X, Kirby's Dream Land, the other games I played so far, the games I'm going to bring forth into KaoGames classics, it's helping me to cope, to mend, to make myself more at peace, because I've been tortured about the loss of Taylor for a very long time, and I'm finally doing something. I'm finally seeing that, you know, it's up to one's self to break the vicious cycle and all that. Like I said, it's the same thing with classics. Like I said with KaoGames in general, it's not just about me using it to heal my scars. It's for everybody else too. You know, the veteran gamers, new gamers, whatever. Though I suppose the gaming vets will revel in the classics luxury a lot more, and I obviously don't mean that for just Final Fantasy VII. But that brings me back to this. My Let's Play channel has become something so much more than just helping me. I really do want this to help people to laugh or even find happiness in their darkest of times. I really hope I help. Somehow, some way, someone out there, somewhere in some country, what have you. I really hope I help at least one person throughout this whole journey, and I mean that. And for all those who, you know, have been impacted by suicide and maybe are dealing with it themselves, I'm going to tell you from a lot of personal experience, there is always light in darkness, and I mean that. I know that sounds cliche as hell, but I'm speaking that from the truest of hearts. And I hope I can be that light for at least a few people throughout this journey. I really do. But moving on to something a lot more happy. The last thing I want to cover is all of you guys. Whether you happen to cross me here on YouTube, found my channel through my Facebook page, told me via friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for the support so far. And I mean that for viewers and subscribers alike. Be you a friend of mine or someone I don't know, I really appreciate the support so far. This has been an amazing, incredibly fucking amazing 5 months for me so far, and I've been having so much fun doing this, and I'm just getting started. But I think I've rambled on enough here. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. This is my first of many true thanks from the heart. I mean that. I really mean that. And last few things I want to say. Happy New Year to everybody. Stay safe. Enjoy the company of your friends, family, and whoever you want to hang out with as we all collectively bring in 2016. We're all going to look to the future with hope, joy, and excitement of what good things are to come in our lives. And keep on howling, you crazy mutts!